Okay, what's going on, guys, and welcome to a brand new episode of Energized. Ross, introduce the guest, man.
Today we have two of Ireland and the UK's hottest prospects. We have Kate Bacik and we have Shauna Bannon. Guys, how are we doing?
Good.
All good.
Great. So, guys, we'll get straight into it. First thing I want to know is, how is fight camp going, especially with the current lockdown restrictions at the moment? We'll start off with yourself, Kate.
Obviously the restrictions make things a little bit more difficult, but I haven't really stopped training throughout the lockdown. And, I've come from a mentality that I have to use what I have and do what I can. So I'm doing that. So nothing's really changed for me. And I've just accepted that this fight camp is going to come with some limitations. But I'm not thinking about it much. I'm thinking about what I can actually do compared to a lot of people that can't train. And I'm happy with what I got.
And what about yourself, Shauna?
Yeah, it's going really good, to be honest. Nothing's really different for me. I still get to train the same. I'm lucky that I have my dad's gym that I can train in whenever I want as well, so it's pretty much the same for me. Still getting the same training in, training hard, same as normal. Nothing's really different, even though we are in a pandemic, but it's all the same.
Yeah,
I suppose it keeps you more focused than anything, girls. I'd say.
Yeah.
There's
no distractions. There's nothing in the way. You're just in fight camp, and that's it. You can't really do anything else with your life at the moment. So,
just give some background into this this video. We were in touch with Clanmore saying that we wanted to have like some of the best fighters on the show, and they gave us they told us the two lads in the main event, Josh and Chad, and then you two girls as well. And we were like, yes, let's do it. If we're gonna create history with the two lads, create history with the two women as well. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a thing that people are going to do constantly. But like, Shauna, there is one question I have to ask before we get into it, like the back and forth. Like, you just recently had a child. Is that like how does that feel now, going into a training camp just after becoming a mother?
Congrats, by the way, as well.
Congrats, by the way, as well. Sorry.
Thanks so much. Yeah, no, I've been trained right up until the day before I gave birth. So I didn't stop training my whole pregnancy, and like that time off just made me grow mentally even stronger, So like, even though I mightn't have been in sparring while I was pregnant, I was still doing everything that I could do. And to me, I didn't take a break. Like, in my mind, it was still part of what I could do. And as well, like, I didn't really get to miss out on that much because no one got to fight last year anyway. So
yeah, true.
No, like, I feel grand. Like, when I was pregnant, I thought I wouldn't be fighting until May, but when I went back training, I recovered very fast and I felt normal. Like, I didn't even feel like I had given birth. I just felt like I took a little break and went straight back into it. So I was confident to take the fight for March.
Yeah, muscle memory is a real thing.
Yeah, like, I'm training since I'm 3, so my body's used to it,
Yeah, geez, that's incredible in itself. Congratulations as well, by the way. Jay's gorgeous.
Thank you.
So I just want to sort of get into the actual fight itself. Obviously, you put it down on paper and you sort of go striker versus grappler, but it's not really, because I've seen you, Kate, I've seen you do your pad work, and I've seen you grapple as well, Sean. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, you're not absolute, fish out of the water in one spot and, an absolute shark in the other. So, Kate, how do you feel, you're going to take this fight on? Is the plan to get it to the ground?
It's MMA, isn't it? So I'm training to be ready for whatever happens. And, I've been training martial arts for like 10 years now. And my aim's always been to, improve my MMA, which obviously includes both grappling and striking. But yeah, I'm ready for everything.
And what about yourself, Shauna? Obviously Kate's grappling accolades are quite well respected, as your striking ones. Are you planning on keeping this on the feet? Because that's where you're at home.
Yeah, no, like, even when they announced the fight as grappler versus striker, I was kind of pissed off because I was like, I'm not a striker, I'm a mixed martial artist. I do everything, like. So when they said that, I was kind of like, we'll see on the day. It'll be a mixed martial arts fight. Like, if it goes to the ground, I'm confident in the ground, and I'm confident in striking as well. So
that actually sort of reminds me of when Conor became the interim champ. And they go, what's that interim? Get that off my shorts. That's hilarious.
Like, no, you should have to ask before you introduce someone as something. It's like, no, I'm not a striker, bitch.
Yeah. Both of you are actually going into this probably with the most collective amount of followers as well. And like, everyone knows in the MMA game, like, you have to sort of build up your own brand and how important it is to have an audience following you, which is like, that's what everyone's looking for. The more followers, the more money you make. Look at Conor, look at Jake Paul, everyone in between. But like, looking at this now, guys, like, where like with you training now, are you looking to just face off with each other, or are you looking to like are you training to one day get onto a bigger shows and go for world titles? Like, what's sort of driving your ambition to become like an all-rounded mixed martial artist?
Yeah, well, like my goal is the UFC, like, so I want to be UFC champ one day. So like I'm planning on taking my professional career up in the next little while once I tick a couple more boxes. And yeah, UFC is the end goal.
What
Okay.
about yourself?
Well, I was going to say the same. UFC and ADCC belt, that's the two belts I'm working towards, and I've been working for ages. And obviously, I'm coming off a long break. I haven't fought MMA in 3 years. So for me, it's still just the beginning, really. I've been focusing on my grappling, on my wrestling for the last few years because I wanted to make sure that when I come back fully prepared for whatever. And now it's just, the beginning for the beginning of an ending for for a lot of people. I would say in the UK especially. But yeah, two belts I've got on my mind and I'm working towards: UFC, ADCC, and everything else is just stepping stones until then.
That's incredible. Both have very lofty goals, and
Yeah.
you know what, I don't doubt either woman. You know what I mean? I'm a firm believer if you can get to world champion in one sport, you have a world champion mindset, and you can get to a world champion in another sport. But I suppose when it comes down to it, and it comes down to fight night, Shauna, how do you see the fight going?
I'm gonna knock her out.
And then Kate, how do you see the fight going?
I'm gonna show that I'm a well-rounded fighter, and I'm gonna finish. I'm probably gonna take her down and choke her.
How do you actually feel, Shauna, about Kate saying that?
It's not gonna happen.
And Kate, how do you feel about Shauna saying she's gonna knock you out?
I think I'm a better fighter than Tucker. I'm not gonna chat shit. I'm just gonna let my skills show on the night.
Funny you say that after your post on Instagram.
Oh, what was the post on Instagram?
Saying something about lip fillers and tan. I've been pregnant the past year. How can I get lip fillers and go on a sunbed? Like, I don't know why you have to take someone's appearance into the situation. The fighting will do the talking.
I thought she was actually talking about me.
Kate, do you have anything to say back to that?
No, not really.
Oh, well, there you have it. Well, maybe it seems to be a bit of a one-sided.
I don't take my words
maybe.
back. I wouldn't. If someone posted something about me on Instagram, I probably wouldn't even know about it. And if I found out about it, I wouldn't give a shit. I was
training with someone that has fought on a show with you before, and she follows you. So she said it to me last night, and that was how I realized. But yeah, keyboard gangster.
Oh wow! So will there be a bit of extra venom in your punches then come fight night, Shauna?
There was going to be venom there anyways.
Okay, well, there we have it. The gloves
There's
are
no
off,
venom
apparently.
from my side. I don't really care. I don't get too emotional person when it comes to fights. I respect Shauna as a fighter. She's got more experience than me. I don't really care. I don't know her. I don't know where she's came from. I don't know her background. It's not for me to judge. What I know is I've got skills that I'm going to show on the night, and that's it. And I don't give a shit about any talk.
No, I'm pretty sure the Perrys are going to put on a fantastic performance as well. It's something that myself and Ross, the second we saw that fight was announced, we were like, right, this is something that we're looking forward to. We were sure, Ross, you're putting in the comments, this is what was it? It should be the main event.
This should be the main event.
I was wondering who that was. That was commenting that.
That was actually me, because I actually think Clan Wars are missing a trick here where they could actually put two women for the first time ever domestically as a main event. I don't think two women have ever domestically main evented in Ireland. And I think it's a great opportunity to do it on Irish soil. So I actually was the one who said that Clan Wars should make this the main event. And I do think this fight has a lot of traction. And I think there will be a lot of eyes on this come fight night.
Yeah, 100%. The two girls will be fighting on Clan Wars 39 on the 20th of March. And we're going to put a link down in the bio for you to make sure to check it out and purchase it as well, because like, if you want more fights, you have to pay for them. That's the way it works. You know what I mean? You have to pay the ladies, you have to pay the men, have to pay the refs, have to pay the doctors, have to pay everyone, you know? No one's doing this for free, you know?
And let's be honest, if you actually are a fan of martial arts in anywhere in the UK or in Ireland, this is going to be an absolutely top level show. But also, if you ever enjoyed Conor McGregor, you ever enjoyed James Gallagher, you ever enjoyed any Irish martial artist or UK martial artist, this is where they are born. They're born on the domestic scene, and you have to reach into your wallet, whip out your card, type in the card details, and buy the fight. And no better reason than see these two ladies throw down come fight night.
100%. Have either of you girls got any sponsors you want to shout out as well before we let you go? Shauna, if you want to go first.
Yeah, Top 10, Healthy Kitchen, my nutritionist, Tristan Kennedy, West Park, my gym. Who else? I don't want to forget anybody. Oh, yeah.
We'll make sure to tag them in everything anyway.
tag
So
them
like
in
if they don't
after.
come off the top of your head there. Kate, what about yourself? Any sponsors?
Yeah, big shout out to New Wave, all my training partners and my coaches, to Matt's Life, my main sponsor, to Hydro Bros, Beatitude, Green Gym Group, and everyone else that's been helping me since the very beginning. I see you guys. Thank you.
Shout out to both sets of sponsors as well. Everyone knows how hard it is to get a sponsor and also keep one. And like also the two ladies definitely going to represent you extremely well on Clan Wars. Ross, anything else to say before we wrap things up?
No, guys. Just if you are watching the video, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Make sure you definitely buy the Clan Wars pay-per-view. And as always, stay energized.